Hi, Anthony. Hi, Sari. Hi, Robin. Hi, Diana.
Hi, iPad.
Good to see you guys. Thank you so much. It means the world to me that you guys are here this morning practicing yoga with me. I feel so honored to be able to do this still. So the playlist is on Spotify and it was sent to you. It's called Jess number 8. And the first song is called Rumble. So I'm going to start it right now. The music's going to be really low here so we don't get kicked off, but you obviously can play it as loud as you want. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position at the back of your mat. Feel your sits bones grounded on your mat. Coordinate your bodies. And just close your eyes. So take a moment to just observe your physical, spiritual, and mental body. And then acknowledge how you feel and recognize that the way you feel right now will be completely different by the end of this practice because we're going to use the power of our breath. So yogis, let's activate Ujjayi, beginning with a deep, long inhale through the nose. And I want you to feel the belly rise as you fill it up with air. So count to 5. When you get to the top of your breath, retain it and hold it for a count of 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now open up your mouth and release it with a vocal exhale. And also try to release whatever you came into this room with that does not serve you anymore. So let's continue this diaphragmatic breath, breathing in and out through the nose, and just feeling your belly rise and soften with this breath. You can envision a wave moving in the ocean. And then when you're ready, place your hands in prayer position. And then use your next inhale to reach your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. And then open up your arms halfway. We're going to place the right hand off of the mat and just lean towards the right side of the room, feeling that nice long side stretch. So keep the left sit bone grounded on your mat. If you can keep it grounded, maybe place the right forearm down on the floor to get a deeper stretch. So you're going to hold it here. Place the left hand behind your head. Open up the front of your body even more, using the weight of your head to give you a deeper rotation with your spine. And then the left hand behind your back on the mat, right palm over left thigh. So again, twist on your exhale, grow taller during your inhale. So we're going to keep the twist, look over the right shoulder, extend the left bicep next to your ear. I want you to reach all the way up towards the front diagonal of the room. Keep the left sit bone on your mat. And then place the left hand over the right thigh. Fold forward, pull your abs back. And then release it. Inhale, reach your arms up, palms together, hands in front of your heart. So just hold a space for gratitude. And then inhale, reach your arms up, open halfway, left palm over or off of the mat. So again, you're leaning into that side stretch, keeping that right sit bone down on the floor. And just opening up your chest even more, placing the right hand behind your head. And then opening the front of your chest as you look up towards the ceiling. Good, inhale, lift it up. Place the right hand behind your back so it's on the mat like a second vertebrae. Left palm over right thigh. Again, twist on your exhale. So the bottom of your exhale is when your body is most flexible. So that is when you want to push a little bit further towards your edge. Keep your twist, look over the left shoulder, extend the right bicep next to your ear. Again, reach nice and high. Feeling the stretch in the intercostal muscles, those muscles between your ribs. And then place the right palm over the left thigh, fold forward, protract the shoulder blades, pull your abs back. Release the grip, place your hands behind you, lift your hips, let your head fall back. So feel that extension in your spine. And then release your extension, lean forward a dancing lion. Circle your hips, your shoulders. So just organically move your body. You're taking an inventory of how you're feeling. And you're using the sensations that are coming up as information and knowledge for your practice. Give yourself about 2 more breaths. There's no right or wrong here. It's just an organic freestyle movement. And then come back to
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
I can't hear or see.
I can hear, yeah, I can't see her.
back the shoulder blades. Move your hips forward. Get nice and strong in your plank position. Again, turbo dog. So bend the knees, lift the hips, melt your chest towards your thighs. Like a wave in the ocean, roll forward into that high rounded plank.
You know we can't see you, right? We cannot see you.
Rounded plank. One more, turbo dog. Rounded plank. So now stay in your rounded plank, and without bending your elbows, roll over the tops of your feet. Lower the hips down slowly. Lift the chest, lean back. Open up your heart. We're gonna stay in our up dog and just move our hips from side to side. And then come back to center. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Move the chin towards your chest. Do a half circle with your head. Look over the right shoulder. Stretch out your neck, lean back. Again, chin to chest. Do a half circle. Look over the left shoulder. Stretch out your neck. Keep leaning back, shoulders away from your ears. Again, chin to chest. Look up towards the ceiling. Open up your heart. Hover knees, quads, and shins off of your mat. Keep pushing into the floor. And then exhale, draw back into downward facing dog. Give yourself 5 breaths here. So you can cultivate stillness in your down dog if you need to just remain still. If you need movement, you can pedal your feet back and forth, getting the blood flow through your body with a little bit of movement. And then when you're ready, inhale, lift your heels nice and high. Soften your right knee, push the left heel towards the floor. Lean into the left side of your body, feel the stretch. If you want more, you can place the right forearm down on the floor. And then you could look underneath that left armpit, leaning into the left side of your body, getting a deeper stretch. Again, inhale, lift your heels high. Keep your hips lifted, soften the left knee, and pull the right heel towards the floor. If you want to place the left forearm down on the mat, you can do that. You can look underneath that right armpit and really lean into the right side of your body. Again, inhale, lift your heels. Turbo dog, bend your knees. Floating tabletop, so again, hover as low as you can. Use your core strength. Tabletop position. Place your forearms down on your mat, forearm plank position. So extend your legs back. Keep your belly pulled in nice and tight. Use your powerhouse. We're gonna float the right leg off of the mat and then move the knee to the tricep for 10, 9, 8. Keep everything in the same shape. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, hold it here. Step your foot wide to the side of your mat and find your lizard lunge. So we're gonna keep the forearms down on the floor. You can use blocks if you have blocks. If you want to curl the back toes and make it more intense, you can lift the left knee off of your mat. You can also rock forward and back to get a deeper stretch. So just give yourself 5 more breaths here. Maybe roll onto the outer blade of your right foot and let the knee splay out if that feels good. And then when you're ready, let's find a quad stretch. You're gonna place that left hand underneath your shoulder, twist to the right. And then if you want more, hold the heel towards your glutes to get a deeper stretch. 3 more breaths. Now keep the twist, release the back leg. Roll onto the outer blade of your feet. Move the right bicep forward. Lift your bottom hip. You can stay here, or you can take 3 dips. So as you lower, take your time, control it, and lift it back up. Again, exhale, lower to reach. Inhale, lift it up to stretch. Last one, lower, take your time. Inhale, pause at the top. Place the right hand inside of your foot, facing the left side of the room. Find a wide-legged dog. So walk your hands forward, melt your chest towards the floor. Keep your belly pulled in nice and tight, and just keep moving your hips towards the back of the room. So you're creating space in your side body in between your legs. 3 more breaths. All right, yogis, let's reverse the pose. So now walk your torso through your legs. Try to fold your body in half. Find your plumb line where your hips are in line with your heels. And really use your powerhouse to help pull you through. You can bend your elbows and make a shelf with your arms. So you're using that chaturanga position to help pull you through. You have about 2 more breaths here. So just take your time and try to find that balance between effort and ease. When you are ready, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Take a deep inhale. Place your hands on your hips, and with a flat back, rise up to stand. Pivot your right toes forward, reach your arms out nice and long. So you're in a warrior 2. Reestablish everything here, your breath, your drishti, and your bandhas. On your next inhale, straighten your legs, palms together, bend the left knee, flex the right heel. 3 more, warrior 2, so reach forward. Inhale, straighten your legs, flex the right heel, bend the left knee. Good, 2 more, use your core. Inhale, reach, exhale, lower. Last one, warrior 2. Inhale, reach, exhale, lower. Stay here in Skandasana. If you want to go deeper, you can add a variation with your arms. You can also place your hands on the floor, or you can sit on a block if you need to modify. Keep externally rotating that right thigh so that your knee is facing the ceiling, and flex your right toes. So you feel that stretch in your foot, your calf, and your hamstring. 1 more cleansing breath. Let's meet back in a warrior 2. So again, make it strong. Flip the right palm, reach forward, lift up and over that imaginary beach ball. Keep your hips open, keep your shoulders open. Keep your breath flowing. Final breath. Windmill it down, find a low runner's lunge. So spin your left toes forward. Lunge twist to the right. So reach that right arm up. Let's take 3 big circles with the right arm. So the inhale is at the top of your revolution. And the exhale is when you're moving down and around. Let's reverse the direction of the circles. Keep that left leg super strong. So that is your stability leg. Your right leg is your flexibility leg. At the top of your next revolution, hold it, take a deeper exhale. Place the right hand down on your mat. Push into the mat, float the right knee to your nose. 1-legged dog. Keep the right leg up towards the sky. Move your leg organically. So you can bend and straighten your knee. You can take big circles. Just keep the integrity of your downward face. Really ground through the base of your index finger and your thumb. The space between those two fingers is where the majority of your weight should be. Now inhale, lift the right leg nice and high. Elevate your bottom heel, round and curl, knee to nose, shoulders forward. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, round and curl. 1 more, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, round and curl, look forward, step it through, push off your back foot, and find a forward fold at the top of your mat. When you get to the top of your mat, capture opposite elbows and just sway your torso from side to side, like a pendulum. And then move your torso back to center, release your arms, let your head just dangle. Now shake your head yes and no, releasing any extra tension from your cervical spine. 2 more breaths. Tuck your chin into your chest and slowly roll it up, 1 vertebra at a time. When you get to the top, take a few shoulder loops, do a few head circles, and then heel toe your feet together. So stand up nice and tall in your body. Think about your presence. Your presence is your power. Stand tall in your power right now. Samasthiti, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Look at your thumbs. Keep everything hugging in. And then exhale, swan dive with a flat back, like you're moving through water. With your toes or place your hand on your. Take a deep inhale, look out and lengthen halfway. Vocal exhale, fold, belly to thighs. 2 more, inhale, get longer. Exhale, fold it in tighter. 1 more, inhale, lengthen. And then pause here. Let's step back to a high plank. Hold your plank position. Place your forearms down on your mat 1 at a time. Make sure that your shoulders are in line with your elbows. Lift the left leg 1 foot distance off of your mat. 10, knee to tricep. Extend it back, don't let it touch the mat for 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold your last 1, and then just step that left foot wide to the side of your mat. Come back to your lizard on the other side. So again, if you want to keep the knee off of the mat, it's more intense. You can rock forward and back. You can also roll more to the outer blade of your left foot if you want more external rotation. Just breathe through the intensity of the pose. Let your breath be your barometer, your gauge. Quad stretch. So replace the right elbow with your hand. Twist towards the left. If you want more catch your foot, make sure that you are not forcing it. So let the pose come to you. It's gonna happen naturally. When you force it, your body will resist. When you let it happen slowly, your body will respond. 2 more breaths. Now keep your twist, just release your back leg. Find that IT band stretch by rolling onto the outer blade of your feet with the left bicep forward, lift the bottom hip. Option 1 is to stay here, or you can lower down slowly with control. On the inhale, lift it up. Hug the right rib cage. 2 more, exhale, lower. And inhale, lift. Last one, exhale, lower. Good, inhale, lift. I want you to stay here, really push to that right hand. Place left hand inside of left foot and pivot to face the right side wall. Walk your hands off of your mat for a second set of your wide-legged dog. So this time we're gonna shift forward into a wide-legged plank. Without letting your knees touch, lower your hips for a floating up dog, so lean back. Now facing the back of your mat, scissor your feet and find your twist, your side plank twist. Move the right bicep forward. Come back to your floating up dog. So right hand down, lower the hips, don't let your knees touch, lean back. And then scissor side plank facing the front, left arm reaches up, and then move it forward, lift the bottom hip. One more time, floating up dog. So left hand down, lower your hips, lean back, open up the chest. Wide-legged dog, stretch it back. Move your hips back. Adding on to the flow, so walk your hands towards your feet. Place your hands on your hips with a flat back, rise up to stand. Interlace your fingers behind your back, make a fist, take a deep inhale. Lengthen out of your lower back, find a back bend here, push your hips forward, open up your heart. Inhale, restack, and then exhale, fold at your hips. Prasarita, Padottanasana C. So you can rock from side to side. Really hug your shoulder blades together. Maybe squeeze the heel of your palms together to get a deeper stretch. 2 more breaths. Now, yogis, use the weight of your fist to help pull you all the way back up to standing. When you get to the top, release your grip and just find your equilibrium. Left side, warrior 2. So open up your stance, reach your arms nice and long. Press through the outer blade of your feet. Reestablish your drishti. Inhale, straighten your legs, arms up. Exhale, Skandasana. 3 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arms up, go all the way down. Good, 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to stay in Skandasana, our side runner's lunge. So again, if you have a variation, you can do that. Just keep your chest forward. That's fine. Not rolling your shoulders forward. Think about your posture. Good. 2 more breaths. Let's meet back in a warrior 2. When you get to warrior 2, flip the left palm. Reverse it. Lift up and over. Keep your tail neutral. Warrior 2, windmill it down for left side lunge twist. So keep the right hand underneath your shoulder. Twist towards the left. Keep the spine long. Give yourself 3 big circles with the left arm, moving slowly. And then reversing the direction when you're finished. When you're ready, hold the left arm up. Open up your twist even more. Nice. Place the left hand outside of the left foot. Push into your mat. Float the left knee to your nose. Inhale, keep the left leg all the way up towards the sky. So again, let's just move our leg. Keeping the integrity of our down dog. Feeling those triceps wrapping underneath so you have an external rotation with your biceps. And just noticing the differences that you're feeling between the right and the left side of your body. All right, yogis, inhale, lift that left leg nice and high, give it a stretch. Elevate your bottom heel, round and curl, knee to nose, shoulders forward. 2 more, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, round and curl. Last one, inhale. And exhale, round and curl. Step it through, left side lunge. Push off the right foot and find your Uttanasana forward fold. With a flat back, reverse your dive. So inhale, arms up, interlace your fingers except for the index fingers. Exhale, lift into your back foot. Inhale, restack. Exhale, open up your arms and swan dive. Forward fold. Inhale, look out and lengthen. Plant your palms, vinyasa. Walk or float, use your powerhouse. Remember, if you're jumping back, make sure you're landing in chaturanga. If you're stepping back, you step back to a plank. Downward facing dog. Stretch back your pose. Complete your exhale, and then inhale, walk or float to the top of your mat. With a flat back, reverse your dive, arms up, interlace except for your index fingers. Exhale, go right into your back bend. So good, yogis. Inhale, restack, arms up. Exhale, swan dive with an open heart. Inhale, look out and lengthen. Plant your palms, vinyasa, walk or float. Good, down dog, stretch it back. One more. Walk or float to the top of your mat. And then inhale, reverse your dive, arms up, interlace, except for your index fingers. Exhale, take your back bend. Hips are moving forward. Activate your glutes. Inhale, restack. Exhale, swan dive, forward folds. Inhale, look out and lengthen, plant your palms, vinyasa. Walk or float. Good job, yogis. When you find your downward dog, wait for your breath to slow down. And then find the eye of your human storm. Inhale, lift the right leg all the way up. Elevate your bottom heel, round and curl, send the knee to your nose. Look forward, step it through. Pause here, so you're in a right side lunge. Fingers are light on your mat. Pull the belly up and in, root down to rise. So you're in a high crescent, arms by your ears. Good, keep your arms by your ears. If you'd like to take a back bend, you can slowly move into your back bend, or you can keep your traditional high crescent pose. Exhale, half crescent, so reach forward like you're grabbing that image of yourself in the mirror. Hands in front of your heart, prayer position. Without momentum, shift forward and launch the left leg up. Wind removing pose, so bend the left knee into your chest, interlace the fingers just below your knee, stand up nice and tall, use your core. Now keep the left leg lifted, move your hands back. So relax. Keep the chest lifted. Come back to high crescent. Land on two separate train tracks, your arms come up. So repeating that sequence, exhale, reach forward halfway. Hands in front of your heart, without momentum, shift forward, launch the left leg up. Keep your hands in prayer, pull the left knee into your chest. And then warrior three, so kick the left leg back. And carefully soften the right knee, land back in your high crescent. We have one more. Arms up, complete your exhale. Reach forward halfway, hands in prayer. Shift forward, launch the left leg up. And again, pull that left knee into your chest for when we're moving. So we're gonna change it up here. Chair pose, step your left foot to meet the right in your chair. And we're gonna pulse for 10 as low as you can. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pause. Now twist your chair to the right. So your hands are in prayer. Push the left hip back so your knees are parallel. Stay in your twist or add a variation. So you could exalt your twist. If you have side crow, you can practice Parsva Bakasana. So just hold your prayer twist if you're here and focus on your breathing. Refine your alignment. Make those subtle adjustments. Keeping your twist, move your hands back to prayer. Look forward, find your drishti. Hover the left heel towards your glute and extend the left leg back. Land on the ball of your foot. So now you're in a right side crescent twist. Re-engage your core. So the belly is moving away from your thighs. That will give you more space in your vertebrae. 3 more breaths, yogis. If you have a variation with your arms, if you practice reverse Lamba, you can do that. Final breath. We will meet in Parsvottanasana. So extend your legs. Try to keep your stance long, your hips square. Walk your hands forward if you want to feel more. Flex the right heel and melt your belly towards your thigh. So tendency here is for that left hip to lift. Try to keep your left hip closed. All right, yogis, let's use our powerhouse. So walk your hands in line with the right foot. Flex the right toes if they're not there. Pull the belly in. Float the right foot off of your mat, just 1 inch. Now kick the right leg back enough. Give it a stretch at the top. Bend your right knee, open up your hip. You can stay here or look over the left shoulder and flip your dog. Take dancers, bridge, or wheel. When you are ready, come back to one-legged dog. The right leg stays lifted. Elevate your bottom heel. Carefully bend the left knee and land in a one-legged tabletop. When you get to one-legged tabletop, reset your hands if you need to. Take a deep inhale for strength and then exhale, lower sunbird bow. Lift the chest, round and curl, knee to nose, float your bottom leg. Left knee down, right leg kicks back, exhale, lower. Round and curl, knee to nose, float your bottom leg. Last one, kick the right leg back, lower and hold. For 3, 2, 1. Lift it up, round and curl, knee to nose, float your bottom leg. Modified half moon. So lower the left knee, swivel the bottom foot off of your mat, open up in all 4 directions. Move the right bicep forward, elbow to thigh for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to hold your traditional modified half moon or take your variation. You could do quad stretch, bow, or knee down Vashisthasana. And if it feels good, let your head fall back. Open up your throat chakra, your communication center, and your heart chakra. 2 more breaths. Direction for modified half moon. Bend the right knee into your chest, look forward, step the right foot forward, stay on the left knee, Anjalayasana, arms come up. Cactus your arms and slowly open up into your back bend. If you want more, you can interlace your fingers, making a fist and finding a bind. 2 more breaths, yogis. And then inhale, restack. Place your hands down. Pivot the left heel flat. Place the right hand inside of the right foot and open up to side angle, Konasana. Move the left bicep forward if you extend your side angle. Keep that left hip moving forward and down so you're making this nice long diagonal line on the left side of your body. 2 more breaths. Warrior 2. So come all the way back up to the top. Flip the right palm, reverse it, lifting up and over. Feeling that lateral flexion on the left side of your body. And then windmill it down, right side lunge. Spin the left toes forward, step it back to high plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And then stretch it back to down dog. Complete your exhale. And then inhale, walk or float to the top of your mat. Reverse your dive, arms come up. Interlace, go right into your back bend. And then inhale, restack, exhale, swan dive. So adding on to the flow before we start the left side. Padangusthasana, take a big toe grip with your peace sign fingers. And then bend your elbows. Make that belly to thigh connection. And you can soften your knees as much as you need to make that belly to thigh connection. Just keep your shoulders moving back towards your hips and try to shift your weight forward. Imagine that you're trying to slide a piece of paper underneath your heels. Good, 3 more breaths. Now yogis, keep your grip. We're gonna do a pelvic floor exercise. So inhale, lengthen. Place your left hand in front of your left foot. You can use a block if you need to. Shift your weight into the left side, connect to the core. The right leg lifts up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On your last one, I want you to hold it at your highest point and then count to 10 and lower it down even slower. When it touches, switch your grip and do the other side. So left peace sign fingers on left big toe, right hand in front of right foot or on a block. Dome your back, shift the weight into the right side of your body, lift it up and down, so flex your heel away from your pull. You have 8 more, guys. You can do this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold your last one as high as you can, and then count to 10 and lower it down even slower for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it on 1. Feet together, bend your knees, Utkatasana chair. Good, so stay in your chair, move your hands into prayer. Let's pulse our chair for 10, 9, keep your belly pulled in, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it, keep it low, and then twist to the left. So hook the right elbow across your left thigh, push your hips back, and lengthen the crown of your head away from your tail. If you take your side crow, if you'd like to exalt or add a variation of your choice, just keep the weight mostly in your heels. 3 more yogis, 3 more breaths. Now keeping your twist, just return your not there, forward. Flamingo the right heel towards your glutes. And then skillfully extend the right leg back, land on the ball of your foot, and then reactivate your core for your twist. So really hug the outer hips together, scissor hug your inner thighs, and keep pulling the belly away from your thigh. 3 more breaths if you take a variation. Final breath. Parsvottanasana. So keep your stance long. It'll give you a deeper stretch. And then square your hips. So again, keep that right hip down. Move the belly towards your thighs. You can walk your hands forward. You can flex the left heel. One more quality breath. Now line up your hands with your left foot if they're not there. Flex your left toes. Elevate the right heel. Push into the mat. Feel ground force reaction. Brush the left leg up towards the sky. Hold it here. Feel the stretch. Bend your knee. Open up the hip. Option 1, stay here or flip the dog. You could take your wheel if your back bends are really open. When you're ready, come back to your one-legged dog. So left leg stays lifted, elevate your bottom heel, and just carefully lower down to the right knee. When you land on the right knee, walk your hands back, lift the chest. On the exhale, lower sunbird bow. Lift the chest, round and curl, knee to nose, float the bottom leg. Right knee down, kick the left leg back, exhale, lower. And again, round and curl, knee to nose, float your bottom leg. Last one, kick it back, exhale, lower, hold it for 3, 2, 1, lift it up, round and curl, knee to nose, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Modified half moon, so swivel the right foot off of your mat, reach the left arm up, and then move the left bicep forward. 10, knee to top of your thigh, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, keep everything strong, 4, 3, keep hugging that right rib cage in, 2, last one, come back to traditional modified half moon or take your variation. Quad stretch bow or knee down Vashisthasana. 2 more breaths, yogis. Stay present. Come back to your traditional modified half moon. Look down at your right hand, bend the left knee. You can hold the top of your shin to help you, Anjaliasana. Left foot forward, arms come up, and then slowly go into your back bend. Take your variation with your arms. Let your head fall back if that feels good. Just keep extending the right hip. So I want you to feel the right quadricep moving down towards the floor so you're not pressing directly into that right knee. We will meet in a left side lunge. Hands down, pivot the right heel flat. Side angle, left hand inside of your left foot. It's a lateral twist. So open up the front of your body. If you want to extend the right bicep forward, you can open up the heart even more by rolling that right shoulder and right rib cage back. Two more breaths. Warrior 2, rise up. Flip the left palm, reverse it, lifting up and over. And then wiggle your hands down, find left side lunge. We're gonna change it up a little bit, so brush that left leg up towards the sky. Round and curl left knee to nose. Look forward, step the left foot through. Keep the back heel lifted, rise up to high crescent. So arms by your ears. If you take your back bend, you can take your back bend. So lengthen out of your lower back, lift the rib cage. And then keeping your arms by your ears, reach forward halfway, pause. Hands in front of your heart without momentum, shift forward, launch the right leg up. Warrior 3. And then when we're moving, so for the first set, right knee into your chest. And the shin, stand your core. And then keep that leg lifted just as high, hands come back in prayer. Warrior 3, take your time. Everything is about controlling yoga. It's not about rushing. Come back to high crescent, soften the left knee, land on the ball of your foot. Complete your exhale. And then inhale, reach forward. Hands in front of your heart again, shift forward. Launch the right leg up. Right knee into your chest, rise up to stand with control. And again, kick it back, warrior 3. Carefully land on the ball of your right foot. Inhale, reach your arms up. You have one more. So exhale, reach forward halfway. Hands in front of your heart. Warrior 3, shift forward, launch it up. And then slowly, right knee to your chest. Chair pose. Bend your knees, sweep your arms, stay in your chair. Float your half chair, palms reach back and up, lift those heels. Keep the belly to thigh connection. Chair, heels down, arms up, sit lower. Float your half chair, palms reach back and up, lift those heels. Chair, heels down, arms up. Now pay attention, stay in your chair. Float your chair, so lift your heels. If you practice Bakasana Pro, you can place your hands underneath your knees. You can plug your knees into your armpits. If you don't practice Pro, come back to a forward fold and just hold it for 5 breaths. So yogis, when you're finished playing in your variations, we will meet in a down dog. So you can move through a vinyasa to get there. All right, yogis. Let's stretch back our pose. Let's come back to our breath. Walk or float to the top of your mat. And then inhale, reverse your dive. Good, palms together, hands in front of your heart. Catch your intentions and always hold a space for gratitude. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive, send it all the way back. Inhale, look out and lengthen halfway. Warrior 2, so just step your left leg back flat. Windmill it up and open warrior 2. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana B. So shift forward and launch the left leg up. Envision yourself pressed between 2 panes of glass. So try to stack the left side of your body on top of the right. We were just here on the knee, so it's the same shape, just a different perspective. 2 more breaths, make those subtle adjustments. Warrior two, carefully, like you're landing on a balance beam. And then when you land, flip the right palm, lift up and over. Stay and reverse, straighten your right leg, see if you can go farther. Now keep your leg straight, inhale, restack, pause. Flip the palms, reach forward. Keep pulling that right hip back and up. Lift the kneecap so you're activating the quads, and then land in your triangle. So you can keep the right hand down on your shin, your foot, your block, or your mat. If you want more, float the left bicep forward. You can hold the beach ball. You can also reach that right arm underneath your body like you're holding a tray. One more time, reverse your triangle. And then come back into your half moon. So use a warrior two to get you there. So this is your second set. We're gonna use it as a transitional pose. If you have your airplane, you can take airplane into this, or you could place your left hand down, square your hips, and then revolve your half moon. So you can stay in supported warrior three if you need to. Keep that left hip lifted and that right hip moving back so you're staying on this level. If you want to take your twisted bow, you can do that. You can float that left hand in a prayer position. If you have a baby grasshopper, you can take that. We're going to meet in seated twist. So if you want to try baby grasshopper, just hold the outside edge of your left foot. You can put your left hand wide to the side of your mat. You can use a block. It makes it easier. You chaturanga the left elbow into your waist and you lean forward. When you land, you find a seat. And you say, thank God. Okay, right hand behind your back. Across your right nice and round through your sits bones like you did at the beginning of your practice. Now keep your twist, look over the left shoulder. And then counter your twist. Take your hands off of your mat and just turn your head to the back of the room. And then we're going to swing the right leg to the back of the mat.
I was going to say it.
Yay!
I was going to say it for you.
Yay! The best pose. Maybe I'll do pigeon at the beginning of class.
But then you'd have to do it again.
I know, I would do too. I should definitely do that for the open one.
That's a way to get them to sign up.
Yeah. So if you want, for next class, I'm going to do 2 pigeons. You guys will sign up. Three more breaths, guys. So if you want to take a variation here, you could do your quad stretch. You can twist your pigeon. You could even do your splits. So for a variation today, I'm going to let you do your half or full split, or you can stay in your pigeon. So you get to choose. So I'll give you a little bit more time, 5 more breaths. All right, so when you're ready, find your exit strategy. We're gonna meet in downward face. You can take a vinyasa to get there. And then we'll just either pedal out our feet in down dog or come back to stillness. Good, give yourself about 2 more breaths here. And then walk or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, reverse your dive. If a back bend is available, you can take it. If not, just stay vertical. And then inhale, restack. Exhale, swan dive, final flow. Inhale, lengthen, warrior 2. So step that right foot back flat, and then windmill it up. Good. From warrior 2, take your half moon. So lean forward, shift forward. Lift the right leg up, try to stack your hips, keep rolling that right hip back and up, flexing the right foot like you're making a footprint on the wall behind you. And keep reaching through that right arm. So the more you reach away, the more light you will feel. Warrior 2, soften the left knee, land with confidence, complete your exhale. Flip the left palm and reverse it. Stay in reverse, straighten your left leg, tuck the tail, keep the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, restack, pause. If you need to shorten your stance, pivot that right heel in a few steps, flip the palms and reach. Keep reaching. When you cannot reach any further, land in your triangle and pull that left hip back and up, right hip forward and down. Maybe extend it. If you want to hold the beach ball or the tray, reverse it. One more time, come back to warrior 2. And one more time, take your half moon. See if you can make it a little bit better than the last time. So learn from what you just did before and fine tune your expression. So if you take your airplane here, you can do that, or you can just place the right hand down and square your hips. If you want to stay here, stay here. If you're ready to revolve it, the twist is at your waist, where the lower ribs are. Good, 5 more breaths. If you take your twisted bow variation, your baby grasshopper, we will meet in a seated twist, so you can get there however you like. And then that left foot is over the right thigh. Nice step. Left hand behind your back. Right arm reaches up, hook it across like a fulcrum and push. Keep hugging the shoulder blades together, broadening your collarbone. Riding the exhale like a surfer rides a wave in the ocean. Let it push you further. Good, keep the twist, look over the right shoulder. Counter the twist, take your hands off of the mat, look towards the back of the room. Right side pigeon, swing your left leg to the back of the mat, and then take it down. Breathe through it, yogis. If you want to take your variations, take your variations. And then if you need a final vinyasa, it's optional. If you want to skip it this time, you can skip it. We're going to meet in a seated staff pose. So if you know how to do your jump through to seated, you can do that. If you prefer to just have a seat, you could do that. If you have blocks, you could practice with your hands on blocks. So when you're ready, just sit up nice and tall with your hands next to your hips. Flex your feet. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, fold forward, Paschimottanasana. You can walk your sits bones forward, get the buttocks flushed out of the way, roll the inner thighs forward and down, and just breathe. All right, yogis, let's lift it up and open up to a straddle split. So in your straddle split, you're going to place that right hand in between your legs, reach the left arm up and lean towards the right leg. So this is a lateral twist. You could look up towards the sky, press the back of your skull into the shin. If you're able to grab the outside edge of the right foot, just keep pushing that left hip down. And then find a medial twist. So just rotate your belly towards your thighs and try to fold square to that right leg. Now lift the torso and switch. So left hand in between your legs, right arm reaches up. If you're able to catch the outside edge of your foot, go for it. You could use a towel, a strap, or you can visualize it. And then rotate your torso parallel to the left leg and fold into the left leg. Keep pushing the right hip down. And then inhale, lift it up. Let's take it all the way down the middle. So visualize the lower part of your belly touching the floor first. And then when you're ready, lift your torso. Let's extend both of our legs forward and roll it down slowly, one vertebra at a time, like you're making an imprint on your mat with your spine. And then just take a vocal exhale when you land. Bend both your knees into your chest. Give your knees a hug. You can rock from side to side. Happy baby or reclining straddle split. So hold the outside edges of your feet just below your toes. Bend your elbows, use some bicep strength here to help push those knees down. And then if you want to take reclining straddle, you can hold the big toes, the outside edges of your feet, or the inner thighs. Final inversion, so extend your legs 90 degrees above your head for Supta Dandasana. This is option one. You could take a plow into shoulder stand, a yogi's choice, maybe your headstand, your handstand, your form stand practice. And then final back bend, do your fish bridge or wheel. If you need a spinal twist, you can do your reclining twists, maybe a straight leg or a eagle wrap variation. It's up to you guys, whatever feels better for your body right now. And there's no rush, so do whatever else your body needs. And then when you're ready for your final meditation, I added a Deepak Chopra meditation. It's the last song. It's called Fear. So you can put that on if you want to listen to that. You can also listen to Whirling Winds, which is just some classical music if you would prefer that. So choose your song for your final meditation. If you're listening to my playlist, Fear is the Deepak Chopra playlist. Whirling Winds is the classical music. And I'm just going to read a little short passage. So as you lay on your back and relax, try to just let everything be completely natural, including your breath. So this passage is called Learn to Help Heal Yourself. Sometimes our aches and pains are signals that some emotion is ready to surface. We need to acknowledge the feeling. We need to feel the energy and let it pass through us. Then watch for the lesson to appear and the pain to dissipate. If we are committed to a path of spiritual growth, our bodies will soon begin to use everything that happens as a vehicle for healing. So yogis, trust yourself and listen. You will know what to do. You will find healers and help that will support you as you continue to discover and trust your soul. So remember to trust the simple everyday wisdom of your body because it is a barometer for your soul. So again, yogis, thank you so much for joining me today on your mat. It's such an honor and a pleasure that I still get to guide you throughout your practice. So please have a beautiful, restful, peaceful day. Happy Easter, happy Passover. And I hope to see you again next week on Friday. Om Shanti, peace, namaste.
Namaste.
Bye, love you.